Hey, you guys, Kellie Frederick here, and Destiny Mantia down in Missouri is with us today as well. We are both Diamond Leaders with It Works Global, and we are super pumped about tonight's call. Destiny and I are excited to tag team and talk about some things that we feel are very important with this business and with our team. So go ahead and remind your team also that that you're watching this live via the stream, where no one is signing on to be on live tonight. We're all just watching the live stream. So I wanted to first start out and talk. We're going to talk two different sections tonight. First, we're going to talk about your why, which you're going to hear us talk about a lot over the next course of your journey with It Works. And then we're going to talk about Newbie to Ruby and some tips and success things that will help you in your business. So I'm going to go ahead and start with that why section, and then Destiny's going to take over. Sorry, I'm reading people's comments. The rest of it. So let's see. People are having a hard time getting on here. Let me go ahead and post the link one more time. Yeah, Destiny, what's up?
I was going to message people, but I think they're okay. I'm on my phone, so that makes things harder.
No, it's good. I'm on my computer. Thanks for bearing with us, you guys, as we are getting this all figured out here. All right. So, on another note, we are now halfway through the month of April. And this is where you can take a look at how your first half has gone, and you can either make a run for it and go for the gold at the end of the month, or you can keep doing what you're doing and see where it takes you. My advice would be to start running faster right now, and the things we talk about tonight should help you do that. So first and foremost, I want to talk about our why, and the reason I want to start with that is because this business starts with your why. If you do not know what your why is, hopefully the next couple of minutes will help you to know how you can find your why and why your why is so important. So first and foremost, think about why you joined this business. There are many reasons people join the business, but think about why you joined. There are common ones that people say, and I wanted to talk a little bit about those. And I'm going to be a little forward with this, if you will, because this is a really important aspect of our business. So if I seem kind of in your face, that's not my intention. My intention is to show you how important this is and why I'm so passionate about starting with your why. So a common reason that people want to join the business is for more money. Am I right? Like, that's a huge thing, an income increase. You want that. However, that is not your why. Your why is not that you want to make more money. It may be surface level, yeah, that's why you joined. But I want you to think, why do you need more money? Do you need more money? Do you want more money? What would it do for you? How much money do you want? What problem is it going to solve when you have a higher income? Okay, we're digging deeper than the surface level, I want more money. So keep digging, because money is not the real reason that you joined. Another one is people say they want to help people, and that's why they join their business. Awesome, we're in the business of helping people. However, you got to dig deeper than that. Why do you want to help people? Who do you want to help? Okay, you push and push until you find below that surface level of helping people or needing more money why you want to do those things, because those are not deep enough. Another common one that we hear is you want to stay at home with your kids, right? There's a lot of moms in this business. They want to stay at home. Why do you want to stay at home with your kids? How would that benefit you, your family? What do you want to do with your kids? Should you be staying at home? This is not good enough to just say those surface things, because when you just have a surface level why without the foundation behind it, you're going to lose that passion and drive that you have for the business that pushed you to sign up in the first place. You'll hear, if your why doesn't make you cry, you haven't found your why yet. If your why doesn't make you cry, it's not deep enough. Without your why, you guys, you have no reason to keep going. You don't. Without your why, you will quit. I will tell you that right now. You don't have it, you're going to quit at some point. Okay? So if you don't have your why and you don't want to find your why, you might as well like quit right now, right? Because you're not going to be going anywhere. You have no drive. This is kind of tough love here. If you don't know why you joined the business, truly why, you are not going to be successful. Your why is what gives you that fire in your belly, you guys. It provides your passion. It's what drives you, okay? This is why you wake up in the morning. It's why you keep going. It's why you keep going during those frustrating, hard times, those slow weeks, those times when you don't know what to do. If you don't have your why to rely on, that little why fire in your belly, it may be little, but it will grow as soon as you find it. If you don't have it, find it ASAP. And your sponsor can help you. Dusty and I love digging deep into whys, okay? So please talk to us. As soon as you find your why, it's going to make this business 10 times easier. Okay? So there's a couple more things I want to say about why. I've heard, I don't know my why. I can't dig deep. It's too hard. This is why that it's too hard for you. When you dig deep and truly find your why, it reveals your passion and it reveals your pain. And that's scary to people. They don't want to feel that way. They don't want to feel that vulnerability that discovering your why will provide. However, from that state of vulnerability, that is where you want to be in this business. Sorry, one second. There's a bunch of people calling me. Okay, from that state of vulnerability. Yeah, you too. Go ahead and remind your team that we are doing a view this time. We're not doing on live. So back to your why. People don't want to discover it because it leaves them vulnerable, and that's painful. However, like I said, in this business, that's the state that you want to be in to be successful. Because from vulnerability, you're going to become humble. You'll be true to yourself and to your team and to your customers, and that will create greatness and success. Once you discover your why, you're going to see how it works can solve your personal pain, your personal problems. Because without that portion, you are not going to be able to solve the problems of other people. Okay? It's just not going to happen because you don't know how it works as helping you and why it is and all that. So you must first discover your why. Okay? Then you're going to be able to provide the solutions and the business will be 10 times easier. That being said, do not, please do not let your why become your excuse. Take, for example, your children. I can't go blitzing because I have kids. What? Your kids are your why. How is that going to prevent you? Or how about, I can't do this because I have a full-time job. And you're like, well, wait, I thought your why was that you wanted to get out of that full-time job. Do you see what I'm saying here? You cannot intertwine your whys with excuses. Another common one is, I'm not going to do well in this business. I lack the money. I have no money. Hold on. I thought that's why you joined the business, because you needed that money to provide for your family. So why is that lack of money stopping you from greatness? Do you see what I'm saying here? Like, whys and excuses cannot coexist. You have got to push through your excuse that is your why, because I bet your excuse is your pain. That it works is going to solve. So dig deep, find that why. That's where it starts. So taking that why and just get your brain thinking, get your soul ready. Because as soon as you find that, you will soar in this business. And Destiny, do you have anything to add to that before you take over and let us know your awesome success tips?
I don't think so, but just remember we're problem solvers. We're not salespeople, we're problem solvers. So don't let your why, I guess, be your excuse, because it's solving your problems. It Works is going to solve that for you, and we're going to solve problems for other people as well, whether it be like the products or the business opportunity.
Absolutely. That is why we're here, and that's why you as individuals are here. So, Destiny, why don't you go ahead and give us some awesome newbie to Ruby tips? Our team's growing, so take it away, girl.
All right, so I know oftentimes when we get started, you just don't know what to do. You don't know where to go. You're kind of lost. But I kind of wanted to clear that up. I wanted to go over Facebook tips, steps to success, eSuite, what you should post, just kind of what you should do in a sense. First, I want to go over Facebook. Oftentimes that can be confusing for people. We want to post way too much or give way too much information out. When we make posts, we want to make sure that we post 3 posts a day at least about your personal life, and no more than 3 It Works posts a day. Now, with that being said, you want to, when we scroll down your page, I want to know that you're a part of It Works, but I also want to know you're a real person. People won't follow you or friend you because you do It Works. They're friending you because they like you as a person. So remember to keep it about you, but don't forget that It Works does exist. You need to balance 2 of them. Also on Facebook, we need to be super consistent, because you can't one week post about It Works and then completely forget about it and nobody knows that you still do it. Being consistent is key, and no matter how you work your business, you just need to make sure that you're consistent. Also with Facebook, we need to make sure that we don't post negative stuff. If we keep posting negative stuff, people aren't going to want to follow us. It'll be the quickest way for people to unfriend us, and they won't take you and your business seriously. Also, controversial topics that could be a problem for people. They could unfriend you. It could make somebody not want to follow you, or a group of people not want to follow you. It just brings negativity to your page. And also, I know a lot of us cuss. I do in my personal life. I do it. Like, I'll admit it. But I never put it on Facebook, and that's because, like, I wouldn't want my child looking at it, and I wouldn't want my grandma seeing that I do it. There's just those people, and it takes people away from you. It'll make people not take you serious. I know that we need to be ourselves, but we also need to have like a professional aspect to us as well. Facebook is a great tool, but you can't run your business solely on Facebook. We need to make sure that we still wrap bellies and we don't just sit behind Facebook. I know that I'm personally terrible at that, but me and Whitney went to a training this weekend, and we decided, we're going to go to Walmart and we're going to get Saran wrap for our wraps. And when we were there, I was wearing my wrap shirt, and Whitney was wearing her wrap shirt. I had my name tag on. Whitney had a Blitz card that said, "Try me." And guess what? A bazillion people were staring at us, and the cashier actually asked us about it. I have a feeling she will most definitely become a loyal customer sooner rather than later, because we branded ourselves. I mean, we made ourselves known, and she was curious and wanted to know. That's something else. Also, let's jump to steps to success. That's our roadmap. That's just our guidance. That's what we use each month. If you complete this, you're on your way to success. Anyway, step 1 is to join the party or run your and then the next month, of course, run your auto ship of an 80 BB or more. That could be 2 boxes of wraps. I know that money can be tight, but with 2 boxes of wraps, she'll make your money back plus profit. Now, also with the auto ship, we get our monthly commissions, and I know that's so exciting, but I personally have never taken out of my commissions until I had put back into my business what I needed first. If you continue to roll your commissions until you make enough that you don't have to do that, then that's okay. But if you continue to do that, then you won't have to take money out of your own pocket. You really can run this business without going into debt doing it. We're a debt-free company, and you should be too. It shouldn't have to cost you to run this. If you roll your commissions, you won't have to pay for the auto ship because you've earned it. Now, step 2, starting out, I know you have lots of new distributors. I challenge each and every one of you to get your first 4 loyal customers in your first 72 hours. This is crucial. If you can get that done and over with, this will give you more time to A, get more customers to help your check or to help other people's lives, or B, it'll give you more time to get your distributor so you can get that Ruby bonus. But oftentimes, if we wait the full amount of time that we have, we will wait until the very last day to get it. So if you think or you know that you have 72 hours to get it, I guarantee you that you'll get those customers in 72 hours because that's all the time that you know that you have. You won't wait till the last day. Now, step 3, getting distributors. Oftentimes, people are like, I just can't get distributors. Nobody will talk to me. I just can't sign a distributor. I've noticed that when I focus my Facebook post or when I focus on just distributors, that's all I'll get. So when you make a Facebook post, talk about how much you love this business and what it's doing for you. Really, share the opportunity. Don't just assume that somebody doesn't want to do it. Present them the opportunity. You never know what they'll do. Oftentimes, I've also thought they couldn't afford the $99 to get started, when in all reality, they probably could. I also used to never present the mini boost pack because I was like, people can barely afford to get started with $99. There's no way they can pay an extra $150. I would say probably since January, 75% of the distributors I have signed have gotten the mini boost because I presented it to them. If it doesn't exist, they don't know to get it. That steps to success is very important. And I know that it seems far-fetched to be able to get it if you haven't gotten it, but once you do get it, you get such a drive in you, and you'll want to get it more than once in a month. That's just how I feel. Also, we have a lot of tools to help us succeed. Your sponsor may not always be available, but we have things that you can use to find the answers on your own. I'm not saying that you shouldn't use your sponsor, because you most definitely should, but we need to educate ourselves as well, because knowledge is key. The more you know, I really feel the better you'll do. So in eSuite, there's so much you can learn there. Under the Documents tab, you can figure out all you need to know about the products, the ingredients list, who it's recommended for, what it's designed to do. You can find out our comp plan. You can find out policies and procedures, what you're not supposed to do. It's just really helpful. Also in eSuite, there's training videos. Those training videos are crucial. I really suggest that everyone watches it within their first 3 days of starting with the business. This will better you for success. I mean, it'll increase your odds that you're going to do good because you're gaining knowledge. Also, keeping things simple. I remember when I had first started, I word vomited a lot. I answered every question under the sun that was not asked. And now I only answer the questions that are asked. And I gear what questions they ask. So when somebody's interested in wraps, that's great. Yeah, that's all they know about though. What if there's something else that could help them get to their goal? I oftentimes ask them, well, what is your goal? Why are you wanting to use the wraps? What are you hoping that it does for you? A lot of people hope that they'll lose weight, and that's not what it's geared for. It's geared to tighten, tone, and firm. So I'll then go on to figure out how they're going to lose weight. How are your eating habits? Do you eat greasy foods? Do you have cravings? I then go on to figure out what their energy level's like. I mean, that could affect a lot of things as well. And also how active they are. I mean, that determines things as well. I then tell them that I have a trio in mind for them. It's usually always Fat Fighters, Wraps and Greens, or it's ThermoFit, Wraps and Greens. I've just found that I've had a greater success with those trios depending on the person with weight loss, and or for them to see more of a change in themselves. I've had more compliments, I guess, by that duo or trio. But before I tell them prices and I scare them away, I ask them what their budget is, because they may or may not be able to afford that trio. And if not, I fix it, like I get their goals to be achieved by their budget, because it is possible. I'm going off tangent here, but also another excuse that's always given is I don't have the money. If they say I don't have the money, that's the perfect time to introduce the business opportunity. They can always pre-sell their wraps, or you'd be surprised at who could come up with $100 to make money and try products at a discounted rate. Also, let's go here. Staying plugged in. If you stay plugged in, you're more apt to stay excited and motivated and not lose your excitement and your drive to keep going. Surround yourself with people who want like the same dreams that you are. They'll help push you and they'll help you keep going. But you can stay plugged in by jumping on these webinars like a lot of you are. Jumping on corporate calls. If you go to myitworksevents.com, you can listen to previously recorded corporate calls. I do this a lot when I'm driving or when I'm taking a shower. Like, just listen to them. They're very motivational. They'll definitely keep you going. Also, on that same website, myitworksevents.com, you can see local events in your area where, if I can talk, either they're one team, one missions, or It Works You. Just find local events. Us, the Missouri team, we haven't had a chance to go to a lot of events that were local, and we now have access to a monthly training that's hosted by a lot of Ambassador Diamonds down in the Kansas City area. This time we got a hotel room. I paid for it, 2 queen beds. There was a pull-out bed as well. It's just a really fun time to get together and connect. I understand not everybody can come because they do have kids or they work the next day. But when it comes, like when you find out the day, I really think it's great to try your hardest to make it happen, because these events are life-changing. They will change your business completely. The more you're plugged in, I really think the better you'll do. Also, for first-time distributors who are within their first 30 days, I think you should have a launch party ASAP within your first week of being in. That'll get your family and friends over, and it'll show people what you have to offer. When you get a wrap on a belly, they're more apt to become a loyal customer because they see wraps, or they see results right in front of them. So launch parties are important, and remember consistency, but I really think that's all we have. Yeah, so pretty much Facebook, 3 posts a day about personal life, and no more than 3 posts a day about It Works. But you do want to make It Works known, but you don't want to overwhelm people. Stay consistent and try not to be negative. People don't like that. Remember your steps to success. You should try to roll your commissions so you can run your auto ship, so that ensures you that you get bonuses and commissions. Try to get your 4 loyal customers in your first 72 hours so you don't procrastinate and wait till the very last day. eSuite, you can find documents, training videos, everything you need to know. You should definitely try to find your answer there. And if you can't find it, feel free to ask your sponsor. Go up your chain of command, I guess. And then I think that's all I got, Kelly.
That was awesome. You guys, this training tonight, this webinar, we do these weekly. And we do these because we know that the things we say are important and that they work. You guys were given a lot of information tonight, a lot of places to start, a lot of things to consider and do. And it's very, very important for you guys to have takeaways from webinars. That could be notes. Yeah, go ahead.
It's things that we have did that have helped us get to where we are. So it's not that we're saying you have to do this, but it's suggestions that we have personally did that have helped us get to where we are at today. It hasn't always been an easy ride. I've been in this for a while, and so has Kelly. But you just got to keep pushing. But these are suggestions that we have did that have definitely helped us get to where we are today.
It's so true. I guarantee you there is something from tonight that you have been thinking about or that you needed to hear. Those are the takeaways that you need to take and apply. Share them with the team. That's how we learn and grow from each other. That's all we have for you guys tonight. So Destiny and I will sign off, and let's get to work, and we love you.
All right, bye, guys.